Hi everybody, it's Jody here and welcome back to my channel, or hello for the very first time. Today we are going to do a video that's a little bit different for me. Today we are going to take a look at some of the products that I think are the most underrated out there on the market right now, that are just not on people's radar and really should be, because they're awesome. They're awesome as far as I'm concerned. So if you guys are ready, let's dive right in. So one of the things that is super important to me is skincare. I discovered this mask this year. I don't think it's anything really new, but since I started using it, it has made a huge difference in my skin. You guys will notice I'm getting a little less textured, and this is the only new addition that has kind of come in on a regular basis. So this is the Clinique City Block Purifying Charcoal Clay Mask and Scrub. This is it right here. Sorry, this is gonna shiny a little bit. I'll try and get it to focus. This is a clay mask. So when it goes on, I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger so you guys can see. So it goes on, it looks a lot like a chunk of cement, man. Like that looks like serious cement. Slowly as it dries, you guys will see it starting to lighten up. It turns to a really light gray color, the color of basically dry cement. When it hits that point, which is about 5 minutes, you wash it off your face with warm water and you rub it in as you go. This will allow it to exfoliate. So it kind of does like a couple multiple things. It not only sucks all that poison and dirt and things out of your face, which I have been getting far less blackheads. I'm really prone to them on my nose since I started using this regularly. Pulls all that nasty gunk to the surface, but it also, all in one use, allows you to exfoliate. This is awesome, and it's not that expensive. In Canada, you can find it anywhere Clinique is sold. I bought mine at Shoppers Drug Mart. The next thing I want to share with you guys is something that I found this year that is near and dear to my heart, and it is a perfume. For those of you guys who've been around on my channel for a little while, you guys are perfectly aware of the fact that I have serious allergies and most things with this scent bother me. But I found something that doesn't, so I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention, just because if you're an allergy mess like I am, this may be perfect for you, and it is the Giorgio Armani Degaio line. I have the Sun Degaio just because it blended in with my natural skin smells, I guess. Absolutely not a single one in this line, and I think there's 3 of them. There's 3 that I've smelled anyways. None of them bother my allergies, which is absolutely insane. I wear this almost every single day. I bought it for the first time this summer this size, went through it, and I'm already like almost halfway done this bottle. This is an absolute love and a treasure. So I have another Clinique product I want to share with you guys. This is something that came out this summer. I am addicted to it. I am on my 2nd tube, and it is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. Looks like this. Oh yes, it pops up like this. Squirt it out. You can use the little applicator to apply it, or you can just use your fingers. I'll be honest, I never use the little ball applicator, even though it is an option. I always just use my fingers. It is my favorite thing to put on to moisturize under my eyes before I put on makeup. And I can honestly say that as someone with very dramatically dark circles, this makes a world of difference. This just sort of hydrates, moisturizes, takes away some of that dark, which allows me to get less of a cakey look because I don't have to put as much color corrector or concealer on over top. So absolutely love this stuff. Fantastic. Once again, it's Clinique products, so you can basically find it anywhere that Clinique products are sold. Now, primer. I have a primer. This has been around forever. This is a ride or die. I have never had any foundation react with it in a negative way, whether it's oil-based or non-oil-based makeup, powder, liquid, spray, doesn't matter, it loves it all. And it is this stuff. This is the Stila One Step Correct. I always buy the smaller bottle just because I do have a lot of primers, so I use different primers based on different occasions. For day-to-day use with a little bit of color correcting, it is just phenomenal. I really like it. I'm just gonna squirt a little bit out. So you guys will see when it comes out, you can see in here, sorry, I'm almost out. There's purple, pink, and green for the redness. When you squirt it out, it looks kind of like that. You blend it in and you can see it kind of blends, but for some magical, unknown, cray-cray reason, I don't really understand, because you're blending it all in, It takes a little couple minutes to settle into the skin, but it really does reduce that redness. I've got super hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, but it makes my skin look hydrated and moisturized without ever increasing the grease volume, and it does reduce some of my redness. So this is bombe de lait. Foundation is one of those things that's very, very personal to people, so I always hesitate on like recommending a foundation because what works for me might not work for you, which might not work for her or him, or you know, it's a very, very subjective thing. But there is one foundation I have to share with you guys. It's this sucker right here. This is the Pure Minerals 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15. So this is SPF right in it. This is their 10th anniversary container, but the pans inside, once you buy a compact, you can buy the refill pans. It's also nice if you're someone who's like a makeup artist or changes skin tone quite drastically throughout the year. You can buy a few of these pans without the compact and throw them into a Z palette. So they're kind of nice that way. I like that I don't have to pay the price for the compact all the time, and it has sparkles on it. But I will say that this foundation gives me really good coverage. A lot of powder foundations I either find are too thick and too cakey, or they don't give me enough coverage, and this is that really, 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 really happy medium. It also includes some skincare benefits. So if my skin's been acting up a lot, even if I might want that super full coverage, I will actually reach for and grab for this because it actually does make a difference. And I find that the more that I use it, the better that my skin sort of reacts to other foundations. This is kind of like my in-between breather, if you will. Setting powder, I have to mention this one. This was quite hyped up a few years ago. Now nobody talks about it. This is the Nars Translucent Pressed Crystal Powder. I use this pretty much every single day to set under my eyes. You guys can see I'm horrible. This is a horrible thing to do, but I do it. To blend out my concealer lower down for brightening, most of the time I use a slightly fluffier brush, and then I take the other side of that fluffy brush that I haven't used on the cream and rub it in here, so it always ends up getting like little bits of color in it. It's beautiful. I never ever get any flashback from it, and it is phenomenal for keeping that creasing down, especially for those of us girls of a certain age that are starting to get a little few lovely beauty lines below our eyes. Is that what we're gonna call them? That's what I'm gonna call it. Beauty lines. Brows. I have to mention this because this has been something that I always own multiples of. I have one in my purse, I have one in my vanity, I have one in my gym bag. I haven't been going to the gym, but I'm sure there's one still in there, and this is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. I do not like the gel. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't like the gel, but this brow powder in here is fantastic. This powder lasts all stinking day. I've never had it smear, I've never had it go anywhere, and it lasts a surprising long time, and this sucker I think was like $3. Super duper duper cheap. Highlighter, I have to show you guys this one. I love this highlighter. I use it a heck of a lot, and nobody ever talks about it. Ever, like ever, and it is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. This is just so much fun. It's got a little stick on it. Oh, I'm almost done. Okay, I got a little bit left in there. Not much. But this I like to take, and I will put it underneath my powder products, and I just tap it on the skin. I'm just gonna actually do an all-out swatch so you guys can see the tone of it. It is a cream product, but it's not so crazy. Here, I'll turn it back a little bit. It's not so crazy creamy that it's difficult to work with. It's really, really nice. I generally just use a finger and pat it into the skin a little bit. I do have it underneath my highlight today, just to give some of those like lighter, less jajaboomy highlighters, but you still like the color tone of it to give it a little bit more oomph and pop. This is fantastic. I love it. It's really nice and really easy if your highlighter is running out to stick in your purse and just like pat it in and blend it out. It doesn't react badly if you already have powder on your face. An awesome on the go in your pocket highlighter to like touch up throughout the day. It's great. It's great. I don't know why nobody talks about it. This is my favorite nude eyeliner of all time. This is the Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof eyeliner. It looks like that. This sucker's, I don't know, a third gone now. It's what I'm wearing in my waterline today. It's creamy as all heck. It's very natural looking, so I never get that super stark look. It doesn't matter if this thing's a year old, it will still come out creamy as all get out, which is awesome. I know a lot of stick eyeliners can dry out. It lasts amazingly well on the water lines. This is just, it's a love. You guys should definitely check out these Scandaleyes eyeliners from Rimmel. They're actually really, really good and an awesome drugstore find. So a lipstick I have to share with you guys is these guys here. I've owned a few of them. I'm out of them. This is the last one that I have still standing, but I really like them. They're the L'Oreal Paris Collection exclusive, and the color that I have left is in Julienne. These are just creamy. The lasting power on them is awesome. They just go on beautifully. So that's Julienne there. Another pinky nude for me. The JLo one was awesome sauce. They came out with an entire nudes collection with a cream colored package. But if you guys ever see these collection exclusive lipsticks, I highly recommend that you pick one up. They are awesome. Another thing that I like that nobody ever talks about are these. This is the Nars Satin Lip Pencil. This one is my absolute favorite. I'd never heard of one of these, and then last year, a year before, we got them as your birthday present or something at Sephora, and you got this color, and I think the other one was Cruella. I have replaced this one a couple of times now, and it is the Recrusion. I like them because they are very, very easy to apply. They're really, really, holy cow, that's so close to Julienne. They're really, really easy to apply. They're fairly long lasting. With a good lip liner, these suckers will get you far. They have a beautiful sort of iridescence to them that isn't overpowering. Like, they don't look super glossy, they don't look super glittery. They just have a really, really sweet, natural, kind of luscious shine to them. So they're definitely worth checking out. They got a ton of colors of these. They carry them at Sephora. Yeah, check them out because they're one of the nicest lip crayons I have ever tried, and probably about the only lip crayon I will ever use again. More lip steps. Metallic lips are all the fad right now, and I have to show you guys my favorite. They're my favorite because they're stinking good and they're very, very cheap. So these are these guys right here. These are the Milani Amore Metallics lip creams. These are so pretty. They are super, super long lasting. They're very metallic without being glittery. You do have to watch which shades you get because this one here, these are all awesome, but Dramatic Diva can go on a little bit patchy, so I recommend using a lip liner with it. When they say that you have to use makeup remover to get these off, they are not kidding. They can handle a party. They go all day. They'll go all night. They are phenomenal, and they wear really evenly on the lips, and they're at the drugstore. So these are awesome sauce. I have tried a few other metallic lipsticks so far, and Milani's still beating them all. So, and the last palette that I have to share with you guys is one that you can build your own, but this one was pre-made. This is called The Hustle. This is from Suva Beauty. First off the bat this is a British Columbia, Canada company, which is absolutely awesome. These are made in Delta, BC. Well, they're not manufactured in Delta, BC, but the company is in Delta, BC. I am from BC, so to support a BC makeup brand is awesome. I wish I had some of their bright, crazy shadows to show you guys because the pigmentation on these, they kind of have almost an oily feel. Like, I'll just go like this and like that. I mean, look at those. You can't beat them. I'll do this little light one. Oh my God. Like, these are just absolutely gorgeous. They're a beautiful shadow. The lasting time on them is like, whoa. Like, they have a crazy lasting time. As someone with deep set, slightly hooded eyes, transfer of colors like these onto my upper lid is always an issue. As long as I blend it out and there's no super thick access, it doesn't transfer at all. I am in love with these. They are a little bit expensive, but if you ask me, they are worth every stinking penny. They're just called suvabeauty.com, and they're Canadian, eh? All right, everybody, well, that's it. We have taken a look at all of my favorite, most underrated beauty products as of late. I will definitely do an updated version of one of these in the future if I see anything else out there has been underloved or neglected and needs a little spotlight on it. If you guys would like a review on any of the products that I've talked about or would like any more information on them, please let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I would absolutely love to hear what your guys' favorite underrated makeup products are. What do you never hear about and that we should be hearing about? I think that would be really helpful for everybody to share sort of their knowledge and their loves with everyone else. So please leave a comment, let us know what your favorite underrated makeup product is. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm excited to read all of your comments. It should be fun. Other than that, guys, you guys know the drillio. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you all next time. I have sparkles on my shirt. No. That make no sense. That don't make no sense. Try English again. Try that again. Yuck. And it's this. This is the Clinique. That's my smelliness. Blended in smelly stank. Get your stink on. Weirdly to it. Weirdly? It also has, I can't remember. Blah, blah, blah. Try proper English. But this is the... I sound like a dying bird. I gotta show you guys. Love it. And then if I go like this with the shirt, it then says, don't care. I discovered that this morning. Oh my god, I hope I didn't break it. It's alive! It's alive! Whew! That made me sweat. Bar. Eyes about the men's boat, and eyes about the sailor, eyes about the kitchen swish, takes about the loiser. I look like I'm stroking myself. Like, this looks really inappropriate. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. Mana. Do I have everything? Do 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 do. Ah, phenomena. Ooh ooh we do do. Phenomena. Ooh 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 ooh. Mana do 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 do.